Hi, I'm Gitika and welcome back to my next video of communication. And today we are going to discuss about the types of communication based on the modes. There are lots and lots of types of communication that we hear today, but there are 5 types of modes of communication which can be called types of communication. You can see here that's verbal. In verbal you can have written, oral and visual, and that's another type of non-verbal communication. So first we discuss about verbal communication that describe any type of interaction that makes use of spoken words. Verbal communication takes place when spoken words are used to transfer information. In this photo you can see that there are verbal communication that's going in face-to-face communication. That's very popular and that's so much in use. And there are advantages and disadvantages of oral communication. You can see this is picture that there are 2 types of advantages and disadvantages of oral communication. Time saving, it's give quick feedback, application in areas, that's powerful mean of persuasion and control. It saves money also. It's very effective for every kind of person. It's more reliable because you give authority that you heard that, and it gives the flexibility, and you can completely understand with the mood and the modulation and the facial expressions, etc. So oral communication is very reliable for any type of person. And there's a disadvantages of oral communication that people hurt with emotions, no legal validity, absence of permanent record because you cannot have a permanent record on that. Problem for distance people because whenever you talk on the phone you get some signal problems or another thing, and if you're talking to video chat also you're getting problem of signals. And unsustainable of lengthy messages, unsuitable lengthy messages, okay, you get that. And confused speech also, greater chance of misunderstanding people. You can really misunderstand each other when you don't understand the message. Distortion of meaning, uneasiness to fix responsibility, risk of leak of secret information. Oh yeah, that's really big, And now getting on to another, that's written communication. We get communication and video communication with written also, because today in the modern world the messaging is very popular nowadays. So here we go. It's written communication means communication by means of written symbols, either printed or handwriting. You can get it from email, orders, quotations, forms, contracts, minutes, letters, proposals, memos. You get communication, you get understand the message and information given in the written form. It can be of various things. So now we go again about disadvantages of written communication. It has a permanent record. As you know, written communication gives you the authority to have a permanent record. You'll have the legal document. It's mass dissemination. You can easily distribute the written communication. Suitable for long messages. If you really want to write a really long message like the articles or anything else, you'll get the suitable space for your writing. Accountability, goodwill and image building. Writing is a very common factor for building a brand, right? So it is very good actually tool for making an image. So now just moving on to the disadvantages of written communication. It's slow and time consuming. You have to think about what you want to write, what you want to tell, and it's really lengthy and expensive. Lacks personal touch because when you write somewhere you lacks personal touch. Unsuitable for illiterate people because a person who is not literate, he or she cannot understand. And lacks confidentiality because anyone can read it, anyone can literally read it. So that's one the filling. In written communication we have both the sides, there's advantages and disadvantages, like we had in the oral communication. So let's talk about the third communications, that is visual communication. You can easily see here the art of listening, key sharing. The visual communication is actually the communication which can share the information literally just by watching. That's visual communication. You can see here in this photo that is showing the signs that you can understand easily, that no passing, no parking, SOS point. no shopping, no left turn, national speed limit, maximum speed limit. These kind of signs tell us about all the informations related to the particular sign we can easily understand. So now let's moving on to non-verbal communication. Non-verbal communication is actually that speaks a lot, because action speaks louder than words. You know, what you do is most important than what you say. So here we have some examples of non-verbal communication. Let's see what are the examples. Non-verbal communication, that's a gun shoot in the air, starting off any kind of phrase, and also to pay respect to martyrs. Nodding of head means you are agreeing with that person. Shaking of index finger means you are have issue something. Bells, siren, clapping means you're appreciating someone. Putting in the bag, to admire, patting on the back, flying kiss, everything kind of other examples of non-verbal communication, which you can understand easily just by the person's gestures, postures, anything like that. You know, body language tells a lot. Now here is another example for non-verbal communication, like not, help, play, be quiet please, thank you, more, help, it's time, okay, I am ready. And these kind of facial expressions, gestures or postures tell you about the way too much about the non-verbal communication. So here we go again, we have the verbal and non-verbal communication again in this section. The advantages of non-verbal communication are: helps to communicate with deaf people. You know, if he can't hear, you can easily understand what we are going to tell about with the hands only, with the postures only. Now, helps to communicate in silent zones. When your librarian tells you to shut up, then you can tell you want to go or not. Helps to communicate secrets. Oh yes, these are my favorites, because in the youth, this is so much popular. Helps to communicate with a distant person. Oh, that's good for cheating, you know. Helps to make conversation short and brief. You can easily tell about your expressions, your feelings, your ideas just with the 2 or 3 expressions. That's it, people. Time and your problem solved. Helps to save on time. Yeah, that saves lots of time. Helps to communicate with people who don't understand our language. Oh, that's really a big problem, because sometimes communication and language is a very long barrier, because you know, you can understand, you cannot really understand about what others are going to say, and what if you know Hindi or English or Sanskrit and somebody else does not know, then this language really does your help. Now let's talk about the disadvantages of non-verbal communication. You cannot have long conversation because you don't have that much space or time, or the person going not to understand, and it varies culture to culture. Yeah, that's also a problem, because every country has different cultures, so it varies culture to culture. You cannot discuss the particulars of your message. This can be a problem. Difficult to understand, it requires a lot of repetition. Oh yes, sometimes when there is a long range between the persons, then there's sometimes a problem to understand the message that requires lots of repetition. Oh, okay, what did you say? Okay, please tell me again. Cannot be used as a public tool for communication. That's probably the most helpful topic, because you cannot use as a public tool, because public needs voice messages. So these are also the advantages. Less influential and cannot be used everywhere, because as you know, not everybody understands the language, but yes, it does leave effect. And what we learn that every language, every communication has its own importance and its types, and these are the modes of communication based on the modes, the types of communication which we were talking about today. So in this video, we'll meet in the next video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and do leave comments in the comment box. If you like my video, please tell. And if you have any queries regarding to this topic or subject, please do leave in the comment box, and contact me on the Twitter at Geet4796, and you can contact me on Facebook also. And if you like my channel, please subscribe, and you can follow me on the Google Plus also. So see you on the next video. Till then, tata, bye bye, see you, sayonara.